They said Gray paved the way, changed the rain, released the pain, least you sane, getting paid, trend setting, brighter days, doper rap, tighter sets, high and deadly, I'm a fighter jet, journey.
What's really good, ladies and gentlemen? It's the OG Boricua Don Dada. Remember to like, follow, subscribe, all that good shit, because he is going to try to go nuts if I don't say that. Pause. But all the links is there. You got Urban Wrestling Network. Y'all know what it is. It's myself, the OG Boricua Don Dada. This is Mr. Muffins Martinez. We talk MLW, recently hip-hop as well for Versus because of Trilla and Fight TV. I want to talk some where is El Jefe, because MLW tweets that shit once a week, right? Yeah. And I'm an El Jefe guy. I don't trust Raven. I trust El Jefe. So when I was thinking, and I kind of said this on a prior thing before you had came back, I think that El Jefe is going to come back with a bunch of goons, a bunch of renegades, all that good shit, right? But what if he comes back, or he does like a vignette where he's like, I'm coming back and we're bringing Azteca Warfare, which we did see Azteca Warfare in Lucha Underground. But since MLW does have, I know they did a taping in Mexico that they haven't dropped yet. But if they do it kind of like Azteca Underground, can you imagine he comes back as Azteca Warfare and they bring that violence and the way they kind of filmed it in Mexico that first time? This is my thinking. I'm thinking El Jefe, he just can't walk out. Right. I think it has to be cinematic to how he comes back. You want to know where El Jefe is? El Jefe's recruiting. That's what I think he's doing.
Well, the funny thing is what you're saying now is like now that they actually go on their little mini break, they're coming back on May 25th with Fusion. This is the perfect time for, like you said, drop some hints or vignettes of him coming back, and then you have him come back July 8th at the Never Say Never pay-per-view, and you have him kind of just take over the show from the beginning, like, I'm back, this is like blah blah blah, these are my soldiers, and you go from there, or you start something now where you can start putting some vignettes and start putting some matches together for the pay-per-view. You know.
So what I want to say is, right, so I had a homie who doesn't really watch wrestling no more. I got him to watch the Azteca Underground when it first happened. And he was like, yo, this shit is fire, right? So then he got into MLW. Really liked it. He was like, yo, this MLW shit is pretty cool. I'm gonna start watching wrestling. And I used to watch wrestling when I'm way back in the days, the homie. So he hits me up when El Jefe gets snatched up. He was like, yo, why are you gonna grab him? He's the best part of the show. I said, I don't know. So he was like, yo, this is crazy because if they don't kill this guy, and I'm like, oh, calm down, relax, right? Like, he's like, if they don't kill him, he's got to come back and he's got to put the work in, right? So give me 1 second. Hold on. Of course, my sister called me now. Yo, give me 2 seconds. I'm doing a podcast. So, I had to be nice. See, why the wife got to call me stupid? Like, that's stupid. Like, why? Because I'm nice? Yeah? What do you want me to do? So I was under the impression, I said, listen, he'll come back. I like yours better. I like the fact that at the live pay-per-view, comes back, does his thing. I would have him walk through the crowd, not the ramp. Because those are his people. Like, not for nothing. You've been in there. You've been in that crowd, and those people love this guy. He comes in, starts talking crazy. It's the impact of him coming back that way. It kills it. And not for nothing, El Jefe is a huge part of MLW's success because those Lucha Underground fans have transitioned to, well, that's our guy. That's Dario. Like, he's that guy. So he's got to come back and he's got to be put back in the same position. And I want this so bad. Take Fusion out. Let Azteca Underground be a thing and murder Fusion already. Just annihilate. Get rid of it.
Yeah, which is kind of funny that now we have to get used to saying MLW Fusion. For the last 2 months, it's been MLW Underground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now, okay, so what happened to Underground? It's just gonna disappear till they decide, well, we're gonna come back for a season 2, or we're gonna put it back on Rios again. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not up to speed, you get very confused with the other names of the different shows.
So what? I gotta ask you, where do you think El Jefe is?
Dude, I'm pretty sure the calling has him somewhere.
You think it's in that crazy, shady, grimy house?
Maybe. Or or he's back somewhere locked up in the same place with Renta there over there and Killshot down in Mexico. And if somebody's gonna set him free pretty soon.
I was hoping it was Holiday because Holiday had a thing, but we know unfortunately Holiday is no longer with MLW. The beautiful thing about Richard Holiday, Purge, is we've seen him back in the ring, right? So I'm really excited for this. I think that anybody with any kind of mind would say, I want that. I would love for him to go to Impact because I think he'd be a big fish in that small pond, right? If he goes to AEW, you could slide him with MJF, who has been very vocal that he wants his boy with him. But
that'd be kind of fun if that happens. Help him keep the title. A little bit of the dynasty there, but
he would be a phenomenal TNT champion. I'm telling you right now. Him with the TNT and MJF with the heavyweight. What?
And then if you ever get Hammerstone, they'll go for the 6-man title.
Oh, now you're robbing all of our guys. You gotta relax.
I'm just saying. It'd be kind of cool if in the future, years from now, not now, but later. But yeah, it's interesting to see where Cesar Duran is out right now. All the speculations of where he's at. All everything that Sam Adonis is doing with the picket fences thing, if you see Cueto, call the number. We have $1 million pesos.
Have you ever tried to call that 19?
No, man, no.
I gotta try it. I haven't even thought about it.
Never thought about it, but now you give me that idea that I might have to go and get the number and call and find out. But it'll be interesting to see if they'll start throwing some kind of vignettes here and there. And then how we'll show up on July 8th there for Never Say Never. Because just like you said, never say never. It's perfect. Where's is Cesar going to come back? Never say never. You don't know when he's going to show up. You think he might show up here? Never say never. Do you think Kane will beat Hammerstone for a title? Never say never. Never know what's going to happen.
Listen.
If
at the end of July 8th,
if you want to blow the tops out of people's heads, this is the time to do that. This is the time that you get Vince Russo and everybody out that could write some crazy shit. This is the time to go crazy right now because you need to bring a product on July 8th that people are going to talk about and say, wow, MLW came back and they came back strong. They have to put something together that's going to last 3 hours or whatever it lasts. They're going to do it, but it has to be something good.
I'm with it. You know what? I lied to you and said 3. I want to do one more quick one. This will be like 4 or 5 minutes.
All right.
All right. So let's get it in.